I'm Pratima Gandhi, and I'm honored to serve as Interim Chancellor for the 2025-2026 academic year. It's an exciting time to be at UW-Stevens Point, and I can't wait to see all that we'll accomplish together. Over the summer, we've been working hard, preparing for an amazing year ahead. To kick things off, we're sharing an update from each division.
The University Advancement Office, in partnership with the UWSP Foundation Board, is proud to announce the public launch of our Discover Your Purpose comprehensive campaign, with an ambitious goal to raise $100 million to support and empower students as they discover their purpose. I'm excited to be the campaign's honorary chair and incoming UWSP Foundation president, and I look forward to stepping into this pivotal role. Are you ready to make some gains and raise some dollars for UWSP this year? Because I'm ready to meet that $100 million goal. Let's do this together. We're building the future of UW-Stevens Point.
Marketing and Enrollment is thrilled to announce that this summer's orientation saw the largest attendance in UW-Stevens Point's history. A heartfelt thank you to the many campus departments who helped welcome our future Pointers and their families. Your efforts made a lasting impact, and we couldn't have done it without you. Thanks to this incredible collaboration, and with the support of our amazing student peer mentors and admissions counselors, we're proud to share that we've met our stretch goal and we'll be welcoming around 2,000 first-year students to all three campuses, and many you will meet on Thursday during move-in. Thank you for your continued support and partnership as we work together to help UW-Stevens Point grow and thrive.
The Division of Finance and Administration, in partnership with Academic Affairs, has been training hard for the Workday launch, which officially rolled out this summer. A huge thank you to our teams in Finance, Human Resources, Information Technology, RAMP project members, and so many others who never broke stride in offering support and guidance as we navigated this major system transition together. Change takes time, and just like any good training plan, it gets better with consistency. We're here to put in the reps with you, and we're excited to continue learning together as a campus community.
The Division of Academic Affairs is thrilled to have pushed the Century Hall project forward with the support of our Century partners, following its approval in the state budget this summer. This long-anticipated renovation of the Collins Classroom Center will provide essential updates and become the new home of the Century School of Business and Economics. We're also pleased to welcome Dr. Stuart Benkert as the new Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication. He will lead nearly 1,000 students across the School of Performing Arts and the School of Design and Communication. This summer, Dr. Benkert settled into his new office, which overlooks the soon-to-be completed library and student resource center, anticipated to be complete next year.
Lastly, a big shout out to the Division of Student Affairs, which worked tirelessly this summer to move into the new Health and Wellness Center. A heartfelt thank you to our teams in Fitness and Rec, Student Health Service, and the Counseling Center. And to all our colleagues in Facilities Planning and Facility Services for putting the steps and the cardio to make the move happen on a tight schedule and to better serve our students this fall. We're also deeply grateful to the students and alumni whose vision and support helped bring this project to life from the very beginning. The new building is now officially open to the campus community, and we look forward to celebrating with a grand opening to the public during homecoming weekend. So stay tuned, take some steps, do some cardio, and enjoy.
Thank you all for your incredible support this summer as we navigated campus construction, welcomed a large incoming class, launched the public phase of our comprehensive campaign, and continued to champion student success. I'm excited to officially step into the role of Chancellor and continue doing the heavy lifting alongside each of you this year. There's important work ahead, and I'm grateful to be in it together with you. Thank you. Good afternoon and welcome to the 2025 State of the University Address. I hope you enjoyed the video, as it was a fun way for us to update you on what's happening around campus. Was that something or what? Thank you, everyone. Great, great sports. And a huge thanks goes to Brittany Kaminsky and Lee Vaughter for their talents and expertise in creating that video. It was wonderful. So first of all, I want to extend my sincere gratitude to Dr. Tom Gibson for his exceptional leadership and invaluable contributions during his tenure as UWSP's chancellor. Tom was instrumental in laying a robust foundation for our institution's growth and success. His strategic foresight significantly advanced our planning initiatives, bolstered our advancement efforts, and drove impressive gains in enrollment. Furthermore, his commitment to student engagement created a vibrant and supportive environment for our students. Looking out into this room, I see the heart and soul of this remarkable institution. I see the dedication, the passion, and the unwavering commitment that makes this university a beacon of opportunity in central Wisconsin, across our state, and beyond. It is an honor and privilege to stand before you today as the interim chancellor of the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point, as Tom Gibson used to say. I am committed to continuing this momentum and building upon the strong foundation Tom established. My role as chancellor is one I accept with a deep sense of responsibility, a responsibility to you, to our students, and to the legacy of this institution. My purpose is to ensure we continue to advance together with a clear and unified vision. UWSP has always been committed to continuous growth and innovation. We will further expand our shared vision and mission and ensure our institution remains at the forefront of academic excellence, student success, and community engagement. I will discuss these areas in more depth later in my address, but now I would like to take a moment to introduce some special guests who are here with us this afternoon. Representative Pat Snyder and Representative Vinnie Marissi, and thank you. And many other business and community leaders. Thank you. Thank you for your support and collaboration. The successes of UW-Stevens Point are your successes too. Please also join me in recognizing our university's leadership team. LaVon Cornell Swanson, Provost and Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs. Aaron Hintz, Interim Vice Chancellor for Finance and Administration. Lana Poole, Chief Marketing and Enrollment Officer. Al Thompson, Vice Chancellor for Student Affairs. And quite the ham on the video, right? William Burchard, Vice Chancellor for University Advancement and CEO. and CEO of the UWSP Foundation. Jenny Resch, Executive Director, Economic Engagement and Strategic Partnerships. And Rob Mansky, Chief of Staff. On behalf of the university, I would also like to thank Lana as she retires from UW-Stevens Point. Her exceptional work in improving our recruitment, enrollment, marketing, and communication operations, along with her leadership vision and integrated strategic enrollment and marketing model, have positioned UWSP well for the future. Lana, we wish you all the best in your retirement. On July 14th, we welcomed Stuart Benkert as the new Dean of the College of Fine Arts and Communication. Stuart comes from North Carolina State University, where he served as head of Performing Arts and Technology. Please join me in welcoming Dean Benkert to UWSP. As we stand at the threshold of a new academic year, it is a time for anticipation and to look with clear eyes at the landscape before us, to acknowledge the challenges, yes, but more importantly, to seize the incredible opportunities ahead. It is easy sometimes in the day-to-day rhythm of our work to lose sight of that bigger picture. Since our founding as a normal school in 1894, UWSP has been at its core a place of educators and innovators. We have a long-standing commitment to identifying and addressing the evolving educational needs of our students, our region, and beyond. This year, our commitment to meeting those needs is clearer than ever. We are launching a wave of new innovative programs designed to meet critical workforce and market demands. This fall, we welcome the first cohort of students to our new fully online Master of Social Work program within the College of Letters and Science. This program addresses a shortage of social work professionals and meets critical workforce needs. Also launching is an on-campus Bachelor of Science major in Artificial Intelligence. This program is part of the Universities of Wisconsin Workforce Development Initiative. It is designed to meet market demands for AI talent and provide students with essential knowledge, skills, and dispositions for this rapidly developing field. I promise you that AI did not write my State of the University address. At least not this time. In addition to the new master's and bachelor's programs, we will be launching new certificates in geographic information systems, process control engineering, and cannabis science. The GIS is an online graduate level certificate from the College of Letters and Science. It serves working professionals seeking to build GIS competencies and can also enhance various existing degrees. The Process Control Engineering Certificate is fully online and was developed by experts in the College of Natural Resources Paper Science and Chemical Engineering Department. It addresses a request from our paper industry partners regarding a shortage of industrial process control professionals. Also, part of the Universities of Wisconsin Workforce Development Initiative, this specialization is in high demand across virtually all manufacturing sectors and prepares students to effectively monitor and control industrial processes. Finally, the fully online undergraduate certificate in cannabis science was developed in the College of Letters and Science to provide fundamental knowledge and practical skills to make graduates competitive in this growing job market. We are so thrilled to announce that the Board of Regents approved planning for a new EDD in Language and Literacy, AUD in Audiology, MS in Applied Social Science, and a BS in Sport Business. Stay tuned for more information as we expand into these areas. Pretty exciting. Our innovation extends beyond creating new programs. It's also about the groundbreaking teaching and research that happens here every day. The launch of the Digital Forensics and Recovery Analysis Lab in January has immersed students in forensic analysis and data recovery work, mirroring the processes used by information technology security professionals and equipping them with invaluable practical experience and specialized skills. This program, led by Chad Johnson, assistant professor in the Department of Computing and New Media Technologies, earned a prestigious National Security Agency Center of Academic Excellence designation. This makes UWSP one of approximately 400 institutions nationwide with the CAECD designation, reinforcing our dedication to providing high-level, job-ready experiences that meet the growing demand in data security. Our faculty are also leading the conversation on artificial intelligence. Associate Professor of Media Studies, Carrie Alza, helps students understand generative artificial intelligence and its applications for art and design education, framing it not as a threat, but as the next evolutionary tool for creative professionals to use ethically and effectively. And Aaron Gearhart, Assistant Professor of Educational Technology, guides students into the world of generative AI to increase awareness of its nuances and how it too can be a tool to support K through 12 education. In the area of research, UWSP achieved a significant milestone that reflects the quality of our institution. The Carnegie Foundation for the Advancement of Teaching and the American Council on Education have designated UWSP as a national research institution. This is given to universities and colleges that allocate at least $2.5 million annually to research and development. UW-Stevens Point is one of only 218 institutions in the U.S. and 8 in Wisconsin to receive this designation and recognition. UW-Stevens Point secured $6.89 million in new research grant funding in fiscal year 2024. A significant portion of these funds supported projects for students and faculty in the College of Natural Resources and College of Letters and Science. The impact of our research resonates far beyond our campus walls. Through hands-on learning, research, and dedicated partnerships, our students and faculty are making a tangible difference in our communities. UWSP graduate student Amanda Griswold, mentored by Assistant Professor Ben Settinger, is revolutionizing waterfowl conservation in Wisconsin using thermal camera-equipped drones. Her research demonstrates that drones offer reliable and efficient methods for monitoring breeding waterfowl populations. Our research collaborations have a local impact as well. Recently, our students collaborated with the Portage County Historical Society to revitalize Heritage Park in Plover. Students in history researched the historical significance of the park's 11 structures, while interpretive media students designed informational signs based on these findings. And at the same time, forest, recreation planning, and site design students developed conceptual plans for the park's outdoor spaces. This project provided students with real-world experience in historical research, design, and community engagement, aiming to make Heritage Park a more accessible and engaging regional attraction for visitors. Clearly, pointers are active in our communities. At the Stevens Point area YMCA, our Doctor of Physical Therapy students, supervised by faculty, run a community clinic providing free consultations and services while gaining invaluable real-world experience. This partnership benefits the community by providing accessible physical therapy services and students by preparing them for professional practice, particularly in rural settings. These students are also working with seniors through the Adult and Disability Resource Center to help with fall prevention, and they help coordinate fun fitness in partnership with Special Olympics. Our faculty, staff, and students are not just learning and teaching, but they are also leading. Associate Professor Mike Rader leads a highly acclaimed conservation law enforcement program. He leverages strong relationships with the Wisconsin DNR and is training the next generation of conservation wardens with crucial skills in communication and conflict resolution. His commitment ensures that UW-Stevens Point remains at the forefront of conservation law enforcement education, attracting passionate students from across the country. Mackenzie Biadesh, a recent graduate, has significantly impacted Stevens Point by designing unique lamppost sculptures along the riverfront, transforming them into permanent art installations. Her installations celebrate different aspects of the city's communities. Mackenzie credited her success to UWSP's faculty mentorship, notably Professor Jin Manjo, and the strong community connections she built. Last year, College of Professional Studies student Alex Susha, a business administration major, developed Sorcerer AI after learning about AI's business capabilities and media literacy. This tool analyzes online news for reputability and bias and provides useful summaries. Alex, passionate about finding unbiased truth, received significant support from the Century School of Business and Economics faculty and staff. His idea earned him first place at the WISIS Quick Pitch competition. In other exciting news, UWSP's Cornerstone Press had an outstanding year. The student-run press received several national recognitions, with 10 authors winning book awards over the past spring and summer. The growth of Cornerstone Press and this type of recognition is unheard of for an undergraduate press. Pointer Athletics continued its tradition of excellence in 24-25, standing out as a top NCAA Division III program in the country. Just a few of their accomplishments include Pointer student athletes received a cumulative GPA of 3.20, with women's basketball having the fourth best GPA among all NCAA Division III women's basketball programs. UWSP was one of the very few Division III members to send women's volleyball, basketball, and softball to the NCAA tournament. Women's wrestling had 8 national qualifiers, and men's cross country finished 16th nationally. Our women's hockey coach, Ann Neineman, was named the Tucker Center Women's Coaches Symposium College Coach of the Year. And volleyball athlete Ashley Kopp, a health and wellness major, was nominated as NCAA Woman of the Year. Go Pointers! To continue vital support of our students, we are building a foundation for the next generation. In June, we publicly launched the Discover Your Purpose comprehensive campaign, aiming to raise $100 million. This campaign will empower students and foster meaningful community impact, emphasizing the university's role in providing opportunity and purpose. Leading this impressive campaign is Honorary Chair Ray Ackerlund, a 1997 alum who is President-elect of the UWSP Foundation Board and President of Skyward, Inc. And based on the video, he missed his calling in acting. He was amazing, wasn't he? Good job. I'm excited to report that since this quiet phase began in 2021, the campaign has already achieved 82% of its goal. Key accomplishments include record-breaking athletic gifts, the largest first-year scholarship endowment, significant gifts to UWSP at Marshfield and the College of Natural Resources, and renovations to academic buildings. The campaign will continue to focus on scholarships, innovative academic programs, and enhancing student experience with a dedicated team overseeing its progress. The power of community partnerships is clearly evident in our accomplishments this past year. In April, Skyward received the Universities of Wisconsin Regents Business Partnership Award for its long-standing collaboration with UWSP. This partnership includes hundreds of student internships, employment opportunities, scholarships, and the establishment of the Skyward Internship Center on the main campus. More than 40% of Skyward's workforce consists of UW-Stevens Point alumni, many of whom started as interns. How amazing is that? Oh, thank you. The award recognizes Skyward's significant investment in students and its positive impact on education and the community. We are very grateful for their continued support of our university and students. This past academic year, we were honored to announce the naming of the Chemistry Biology Building in honor of Frank and Kathleen Haney. Frank and Kathleen, both UW-Stevens Point graduates from 1970 and retired educators, have a long history of supporting students and their alma mater. Their support includes 4 endowed scholarships across the College of Letters and Science and the College of Natural Resources. They have also funded faculty-mentored undergraduate research, the Undergraduate Research Symposium, and the Olson Museum of Natural History. Their latest commitment establishes an endowment to cover laboratory repairs as well as equipment purchases and maintenance for the Haney Chemistry Biology Building. We are grateful for their generosity and ongoing dedication to the UWSP community. Another recent notable gift by Jim and Madeline Hain to the Century School of Business and Economics will continue to expand opportunities for students through new spaces and programs. Jim was a longtime business law professor and department head at UWSP, and Madeline is a UWSP alumna and retired educator. In November, they committed an additional $500,000 to the Century School of Business and Economics, bringing their total contributions to over $800,000. In recognition, the administrative suite in the remodeled Century Hall will be named the James and Madeline Hain Office. I am pleased to announce 2 additional recent gifts to UWSP. First, the Jim and Martha Shue Estate will provide the largest scholarship endowment in the history of the College of Fine Arts and Communications. Jim, an adjunct professor for the Division of Communication at UW-Stevens Point from 1982 to 2014, had a deep love for broadcasting and students. Martha's unwavering support of Jim's passions and her community involvement are foundational to their gifts. This scholarship will annually support outstanding communication majors with a broadcasting emphasis, ensuring Jim and Martha's legacy continues to open doors for students' broadcasting dreams and academic successes for decades to come. Second, I am pleased to announce that our Major Gifts Officer, Tony Romano, recently confirmed the largest gift from an alumnus in our university's history. And how wonderful is that Tony, as an alum, closed the largest gift from an alum. Pretty awesome. This estate gift of $6 million will be officially announced to the campus and community in early fall. We are grateful for Tony and the UWSP UWSP advancement team for their excellent work. Yeah, and there's more. As I said, and there's more. Their efforts have raised total assets to more than $95 million. Now that's impressive. So. In January, we introduced a new simplified process for our students to access emergency financial aid through the NextGen financial aid software system. A dedicated emergency aid team reviews the applications and provides support within 1 business day. This initiative, funded by various sources, including the James and Nancy Baxter Fund and the UWSP Foundation, aims to help students overcome unforeseen financial obstacles and stay on track with their education. This vital service expands our many efforts to meet students' needs, including the cupboard, food pantry, the backpack, and the closet. Another new tool to help students is an app called SafePoint. This free mobile app is available to all students, faculty, staff, families, and guests on and around campus. SafePoint transforms the student experience by connecting pointers to essential services and campus resources, including campus safety, mental health, health support, campus activities and student organizations, academic advising, and tutoring assistance. And as the students say, that I've heard at least, that's lit. Okay. UWSP continues to lead the way in creating a sustainable future. The Office of Sustainability is developing a roadmap to decarbonize our campuses and build systems to protect our environmental, social, and economic future. 9 working groups comprising of students, staff, faculty, and community members have recommended 64 distinct projects within the Climate Action and Resilience Plan. A draft plan will be available for public review this fall. Last October, we hosted a branch cutting ceremony. Yes, I did say branch cutting ceremony, to celebrate the opening of the Forestry Advancement Center at Tree Haven. Built with the help of a $7.9 million grant from the Wisconsin Economic Development Corporation, this center will provide an educational and career pipeline, including hands-on training for high school students, immersive programs, and a new state-of-the-art sawmill and training center. This initiative is a start-to-finish pathway into forestry, from planting and sustainable management to harvesting and wood product creation. This pipeline leads to well-paying jobs and addresses workforce shortages in Wisconsin's vital forest industry. And speaking of progress, the universities of Wisconsin took a major step forward to modernize our administrative processes through the transition to Workday in July. Workday reimagines UW's administrative infrastructure by unifying finance, human resources, purchasing, and research administration. This provides campuses and all employees with a comprehensive and integrated system that will be consistent, efficient, and interconnected. This was a substantial undertaking requiring several years of coordinated planning across all campuses in the system. My sincere gratitude goes to members of our planning team and all who worked and are still working tirelessly in these areas to make the shift to Workday. You know, when pointers rally together, great things happen. And nowhere is this more evident than with efforts to recruit and retain the next generation of pointers. I am pleased to report that our strategic recruitment efforts continue to yield success in attracting students to our campuses. In fact, this will be the 4th year in a row that we've increased our first-year student enrollments. For the new student class of 2025, we are projecting as much as a 10% increase in our first-year students on our main campus compared to last year. Our residence halls will be fully occupied and more. That is incredible. All of you, from our marketing and enrollment teams to our faculty and staff, deserve a huge, huge congratulations for attracting a remarkable fall class. Give yourselves a hand. All of you. Our exceptional recruitment and marketing staff have consistently reached potential students in engaging and innovative ways. Our administrative leaders and staff in the student registration areas met weekly this summer to ensure course availability. The deans and the assistant deans, along with faculty, were crucial in adjusting sections and course capacity to meet the demand. Our academic and career advisors work tirelessly, meeting with every incoming student to create their schedules. Along with our recruitment efforts, we have been intentionally and collectively improving student retention and persistence. Last fall, our work resulted in an increase in fall to spring persistence reaching 90.8%. The Campus Activities and Student Engagement, or CASE office, and the Housing and Residence Life unit intensified their focus on early programming to foster student engagement. The Leadership, Empowerment, and Discovery, or LEAD program, continued its successful support of students through cohorts, community, and peer mentoring. Faculty collaborated with Academic Success Centers, the Office of Student Retention, and Residence Life to connect with students who may need support. Engaging students in activities outside the classroom is a critical retention component. Last academic year, we offered more than 1,200 programs in our residence halls with 8,400 students participating. Additionally, CASE saw more than 8,000 students attend the programs they offered. Combined, these deliberate efforts, guided by our strategic plan, are all about early action and engagement. My sincere thanks to everyone involved. Together, we truly impact student recruitment, retention, persistence, and graduation. Recruiting and retaining an exceptional student body is a collective responsibility shared by every staff and faculty member at UWSP. I am immensely proud of our efforts in this endeavor. We must remain diligent to attract and retain the next generation of Pointers through intentional efforts to organize and leverage the many talents of our people. We have accomplished great things, and we will continue to do so. Over 4 years ago, we embarked on our campus-wide initiative to shape the future of our institution. Our strategic plan, Purpose Made Possible, is continuing to advance its themes, including aligning our financial model with our institutional vision, expanding educational opportunities for student success, enhancing the overall student experience, and serving our internal and external communities to maximize our impact. The 4 teams have consistently worked to achieve annual objectives and set ambitious goals for the future. I extend my sincere appreciation to everyone who has contributed their time and effort to the strategic plan. Your hard work made our accomplishments possible and has set the stage for our future achievements. The continued implementation of the plan ensures that our efforts are focused on key institutional priorities. The accomplishments and goals of each of the 4 themes were shared this spring, and updates may be found on the strategic plan website. Ultimately, Purpose Made Possible is our commitment to being a purpose-driven, people-focused institution that prepares students for success and serves the public good. I'm pleased that our strategic plan is meeting those goals, and I look forward to our continued success. Our positive momentum is also visible in the physical transformation of our campuses. We continue to see significant progress on major capital projects that will profoundly enhance the student experience in campus life. The Library and Student Resource Center is near completion and under budget. And as a finance person, that's music to my soul, right? I hope you share my excitement about this new facility, and let me tell you, it is an awesome facility, and it will be even more once it's finished, but it's wonderful. The building will become a vibrant hub for learning, collaboration, and innovation, featuring new technology, flexible study spaces, and enhanced resources to support the academic needs of our students and faculty. This project represents our commitment to providing cutting-edge facilities that foster intellectual growth and prepare students for the future. We are planning to open our doors in spring of 2026. And speaking of opening doors, I am pleased to report that the new Health and Wellness Center opened on August 18th, 5 months ahead of schedule and under budget. So. You actually saw a glimpse of the new facility in our video earlier. And that glimpse that you saw was just a portion of that facility. If you get the chance, please see it. It is an amazing facility as well. This facility integrates our health and counseling services with expansive recreational opportunities. Our students will have the resources they need to thrive inside and outside the classroom. This new facility was over a decade in the making. A special thank you to all those who made this project possible and successful. I hope you can join us for the official ribbon-cutting ceremony scheduled for homecoming weekend. And even as we complete these two significant projects, we are looking ahead to the next phase of the physical transformation of the main campus. The $98 million renovation of the Collins Classroom Center into Century Hall. In July, the state legislature, in a bipartisan effort, approved our request to transform the CCC into the new home for the Century School of Business and Economics. Our long-standing collaboration with Century Insurance, which includes a $10 million donation, has already significantly bolstered UWSP and the Century School. Their generous gift fueled a comprehensive rebranding initiative designed to elevate the Century School's reputation, enhance name recognition, and broaden student recruitment efforts. It also provided the foundation for the Century Hall Addition and Modernization Project, which will establish contemporary learning environments and community engagement spaces vital for addressing Wisconsin's workforce demands. The Century Hall renovation will elevate our entire institution and allow the Century School to grow and propel their core mission of producing career-ready graduates through the cultivation of practical skills. Much of the preparation work for the renovation and the significant relocation efforts are nearly complete. Renovations are being planned to begin as early as the summer of 2026 with an estimated completion date of 2029. This project would not have happened without the continued support and generosity of Century Insurance. We are very grateful for the continued partnership with Century and for their commitment to the growth of UW-Stevens Point, our region, and the state. The Century Hall project was part of the Universities of Wisconsin $840 million 25-27 biennial state capital budget that Governor Evers signed on July 3rd, along with the bipartisan biennial operating budget, which includes $256 million in increased operational support for the Universities of Wisconsin, the largest increase in over 2 decades. It also includes employee pay raises of 3% for the first year and 2% for the second year of the biennium. The budget allocates $54 million over 2 years for faculty recruitment and retention in high-demand areas, $53 million in general operations to UW institutions, and $7 million for a 2-year pilot project for virtual telehealth mental health services for students across all campuses. The budget also includes new statutory requirements that are currently being analyzed by the Universities of Wisconsin administration, along with working groups established from across the system. Campuses are asked to provide input during this process, and we will continue to keep you updated as information becomes available. Many advocated for UWSP and the UWs during the budget review process, from local businesses, donors, and alumni, to Governor Evers, the Wisconsin legislature, and President Jay Rothman. We really appreciate everyone's efforts and support. So how does this affect UWSP's budget? Currently, The FY26 budget is projected to be overall positive with all of the various funding sources included. However, the campus, along with the Universities of Wisconsin administration, is working to align the new biennial budget allocations with individual campus budgets, and our budgets will be adjusted accordingly. We will provide more information and the effect of the state budget at our university financial presentation, which is scheduled for later this fall. There is no doubt that higher education, both here in Wisconsin and across the country, is constantly evolving and presenting its share of challenges. The fact remains that the number of high school graduates in Wisconsin and across the Midwest is declining. The pool of traditional 18-year-old students is shrinking and is not expected to grow anytime soon. There are also questions of public trust regarding the value of a college education. Families are asking tough questions about the cost of a degree versus the return on that investment. And the financial model for public education has fundamentally changed. Our funding has shifted to include other sources of income, which adds pressure on our resources and our ability to innovate without passing the full cost on to students. So what does this mean for UW-Stevens Point? Our path isn't to retreat or isolate ourselves within the walls of our institution. Instead, we need to double down on our mission as a public-serving, comprehensive university. In response to demographic shifts, we are expanding our reach to new markets, leveraging tools and technology, optimizing data, and scholarship resources. We are expanding our programs to serve not only the traditional students, but also adult learners, veterans, and working professionals with flexible programs and certificate courses that lead to career advancement. To answer the question of value, we are strengthening and expanding our partnerships with local and regional industries and technical college partners to be innovative and to ensure our academic programs are aligned with the workforce needs of Central Wisconsin. When students earn degrees in fields such as health sciences, business, the arts, or natural resources, they aren't just getting a diploma. They are getting a direct pathway to a great career in Wisconsin. We prove our value when our graduates become our neighbors, our professional colleagues, our business partners, and our community leaders. The Wisconsin idea is alive and well at UW-Stevens Point. The challenges are not insurmountable, but they will inspire us to be even more innovative, more efficient, and more connected to the community that we have the privilege to serve. We know that our university is not just a collection of buildings on our campuses. It's an engine of opportunity and the lifeblood of our regional economy. By strengthening our community partnerships and focusing relentlessly on student success, we will not only navigate the challenges ahead, but emerge as a model for what a modern public university can and should be. I have immense confidence in our collective ability to adapt, innovate, and continue to provide an unparalleled educational experience. Every day, I'm inspired by the dedication of our faculty who ignite curiosity and foster critical thinking, by our staff who tirelessly support our operations and student well-being, and most importantly, by our students who embody the very purpose of this institution with their passion, resilience, and pursuit of knowledge. It is your commitment, your collaborative spirit, and your belief in the transformative power of education that makes UW-Stevens Point not just a university, but a vibrant and thriving community. Thank you for your unwavering commitment to our mission and for everything you do to make this institution a place where dreams are discovered and futures are built. Together, we will continue to reach new heights and help the next generation of pointers discover their purpose. Thank you so very much.